What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be episode 131, and today we're going to take a look at NKLA. That's right. NKLA right now is actually trending, and that's because they had some good news that come out. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So before we get any further into the video, let me just give you the breakdown of what we're going to cover today. So first, we're going to go ahead and take a look at two articles that we have on NKLA, which is going to give us insight into why the stock is actually trending up. And as you guys can see right now, it's up 3% pre-market. And then we're also going to go ahead and chart it. So we're going to pull it up on the charts. We're going to take a look at some key levels and some areas that I've noted. And then the last thing we're going to do, we're going to look at potential call options on NKLA. All right, so let's get straight into the video. All right, so as you guys can see, NKLA is up 3.24% pre-market, and this is on July the 2nd, 2024 at around 9 a.m. Right now, some news came out that had NKLA trending up, and as you guys could see, this stock is a far cry from its glory days. If you go back to, say, the 3-month chart here on Robinhood, at one point, at its high point, it was around $30. Right now, it's around $7.64. So it's lost 73% over the past 3 months. The stock has pretty much done the electric slide all the way down. Now, this is a stock, I'll be honest with you, I've played this before in the past, and I've made a lot of money playing options. This is one of those companies, it really, when it starts to rocket, it goes fast. And the reason for that is the stock price is relatively affordable, especially now at $7. It's very affordable, and you can play options on this. So let's go ahead now and jump into the articles and see exactly why the stock is actually trending up for the day. As you can see now, just click back to it. It's up 4% pre-market, and this stock is trending across a couple of different social platforms as well. So you definitely want to pay attention to this. All right. So the first article here says NKLA 2Q sales beat management expectations. All right. So we go ahead and we scroll down here. It says NKLA has exceeded its sales guidance for the second quarter after securing higher than expected hydrogen fuel cell trucks in the period. All right. The electric vehicle maker on Tuesday said that it wholesaled 72 Class 8 NKLA fuel cell trucks in the second quarter, above the high end of truck sales guidance of 60 units. So they pretty much anticipated selling 60 units for the quarter. All right. If you guys don't know, these guys, they pretty much make like tractor trailers. Those trucks that carry those big shipping containers, they pretty much make those kind of trucks, but electric, and it's fueled by hydrogen. So it's a little bit different, but really clean source of energy. And they've been trying for a while to like get this thing going, but now it's actually going, and they're actually now getting some orders. So this, I see this as going to be like huge for the stock. It is a slow mover, so I would say give this a couple of weeks for it to take full effect. But if you decide to jump on this, I would get options and get them early out so you have room to play. And they're usually going to be a lot cheaper as well than, say, the average options. All right. Overall, for the first half of the year, NKLA wholesale 112 hydrogen fuel trucks. We have maintained our 2024 momentum with solid wholesale numbers. New customers such as Walmart Canada. Let me say that again. Walmart Canada, and repeat customers like Forgen and IMC purchasing vehicles through our dealer networks. Chief Executive Officer, blah, 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 whatever said. So key takeaway here is Walmart's actually buying these trucks. All right. If we go ahead and we hop on over to the second article here, this one is by Yahoo Finance. and we scroll down, it says Nikola wholesale 72 hydrogen fuel cell trucks for North American customers in Q2 of 2024 exceeds sales guidance. All right. So guidance, as you guys know, is usually a big thing. Guidance is good. Even if they miss on earnings, if guidance is good, the stock can react in a positive way. Crazy. All right. So scroll down here. It just says Phoenix, Arizona, July 2nd. Nikola, a global leader in zero emissions transportations and energy supply and infrastructure solutions via the NKLA brand, wholesale 72 Class 8 Nikola hydrogen fuel cell trucks above the high end of truck sales guidance of 60 units. So this is actually what the truck looks like. All right. And like I said, they've secured Walmart as a customer. That is huge because I don't know if you guys know, but in terms of online sales, Walmart is now second to Amazon. So Amazon is number one in terms of the numbers. Walmart is number two, and it looks like Walmart's trying to gain some type of advantage here in terms of cost by getting these trucks. I know they're expensive to acquire and they're expensive to produce, but when you own them, the cost to operate is so cheap because essentially the truck generates electricity by using water, hydrogen. We scroll down here, just shows the truck, and it just gives some basic information here. All right. This tells you about Nikola, exactly what the company does. It says Nikola Corporation's mission is clear: pioneering solutions for zero emissions world. As an integrated truck and energy company, Nikola is transforming transportation over the road freight services with our Class 8 vehicles, including battery electric and hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicles, and our energy brand HYLA. We are driving the advancement of complete hydrogen refueling ecosystems. This encompasses supply, distribution, and dispensing, reflecting our commitment to sustainability practices and a cleaner future. All right. So not only are these guys making the trucks, but they're also going to be making the refueling stations for these hydrogen fuel cell trucks. So that's going to be pretty huge. I just wanted to show you exactly what that is. So this little thing here on Google just gives you guys an idea. It says chemical energy of hydrogen to produce electricity. All right. So hydrogen fuel cell uses the chemical energy of hydrogen to produce electricity. It is a clean form of energy with electricity, heat, and water being the only products and byproducts. Fuel cells offer a variety of applications from transportation, which is what Nikola does, to emergency backup power, and can power systems as large as a power plant or as small as a laptop. So that's just to give you guys an overview of exactly what this fuel cell technology is. But I think this is going to be huge news for the stock. And like I said, the stock has a tendency to be a very slow burner. So I would expect that this news will have an effect for at least a couple of weeks, minimum 2 weeks. All right. So now let's go ahead and hop into the charts, and we're going to take a look at some key levels and some areas that I've marked off for you guys. All right. So we have Nikola pulled up here on TradingView. It is currently on the daily chart. We do have a base support here, right, which is pretty much where the stock is now. It's moving up from this point. Pre-market, it is at 778 as we speak. So I would look at this 751 area that I have marked off as support. And then we're potentially looking to go up here and hit this first resistance, which is also at a gap. So we have from here, from 1260, right, where this resistance would be, the first resistance, all the way up to this second potential resistance where the gap pretty much started to like close out. We're talking 15. So we have potentially a high of 15. Then we have a lower high here of 12, and this is where we are at right now, somewhere around this area. So we're in the $7 range, but we are potentially looking for this to go up. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So say about 7 or 8 days it should take to possibly get back to this level. All right, and that's if the stock keeps moving upwards based on this momentum. Like I said, this stock is trending across different social platforms. You could look it up, and the stock is known to go crazy whenever there's any kind of good news. All right, we also have this gap area, this huge gap from here to here. So I would say, what is this, from 1420 down to 12? We have this gap, so chances are the stock's going to go back up and also fill this area, and I would have this as like my highest resistance point in this. Then if it blasts through this area, it's just going to go to another level. But right now I think these are the key levels that I think the stock could achieve. All right, so let's go ahead now and take a look at a potential call on NKLA stock. All right, so we have NKLA pulled up here in Robinhood. We have the options pulled up, and then we do have 2 calls that pop up immediately here. So first one I am seeing is the 750 call, right, which is right about the first level that I showed you guys. And if we go ahead and scroll up and we click on this one, all right, volume is only 52 and open interest is 1, but the implied volatility is very high. We scroll down and we take a look at the delta. Delta is 49 and our theta is 0.06, which is very good. So nice delta and a very low theta. The only thing I would like to see is more volume, but like I said, the market's closed right now. So when the market opens up, that obviously will change based on the fact that right now the stock is trending. All right, we go back up and we have another call here, which is the $8 strike, right? This also has good implied volatility. Volume's a little higher at 130 and we have an open interest of 3. The delta is low at 33, and then we also have theta around the same of like 0.06. So these are just some options that I would look at in terms of strikes, the $8 or the 750, more likely the 750. And then obviously you guys can play around with the different dates. The further out you go, obviously it's going to be more expensive. So that's going to be based on the amount of working capital that you have. But like I said, I'd wait for the market to open and then watch to see exactly where it's going to go from here. So if it starts to move up and, you know, it looks like it's heading to this area, then I would potentially play it up to this area, get out or reduce my positions. You know, let's say I got 10, I would probably sell 8 by here and leave 2 calls to run and then see what it does. But if it breaks this, then the next mark is going to be the $15 mark here. If it breaks that, then it's pretty much going to go into stratosphere at that point. It's going to the moon. All right. But this was just a quick video, guys, just to give you guys a heads up on the good news on NKLA. This is a stock that I've made a lot of money with back in the day, and it still has potential to run, especially given the news that came out with the new sales in terms of the trucks and the fact that they have acquired Walmart as a customer for one of these trucks. So this is huge news. All right. But that's it for the video today, guys. I hope you found this information useful. If you did, please consider subscribing. I make new videos like this every day, dropping gems that you could use along your trading journey. Go ahead and like this video. Also share this video with a family member or a friend. Thanks again for watching the video. I do appreciate it. Y'all stay safe and have a blessed day. Peace.